Hi guys, Witch Boy Columbus here. I'm just giving you guys an update. I know I haven't made a lot of videos lately. I've been trying, but like I said, I took over 2 restaurants and I've been very busy. And I just haven't felt it. I want to, there's videos I want to make, but I just really haven't had that feeling. Like sometimes it just gripes me, and sometimes I'll make like 3 or 4 in a day, and then sometimes I don't make any for a period of time, and that's been what's going on. I wanted to share something that happened to me, but sorry, that was my phone. Tonight is the full moon Esbit. I can't think of the date. The 17th, I think. Yes, November 17th. Sorry about that. My Llewellyn calendar says the morning moon, not like morning like you wake up, but like morning, like sorrow, mourning, like the death of somebody. That's how it's spelled, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. So I haven't really done much research on that, but it's an Esbit, and the weather out today is really kind of drab, so that kind of fits. But anyway, I was going to tell you what happened to me the other day. So Thursday, because this is now Sunday, so Thursday, just a few days ago, I was playing my computer. I was on my computer. I was playing a video game, and I had been up all day because I had worked. I had opened, so I got up at 5 in the morning, and but got home from work and was gaming, and it was about 10 o'clock, and I was getting ready to go to bed, and before I went to bed, I always let my dogs out. Well, the one dog she didn't want to go. I could tell she was just like, she didn't have to go to the bathroom. So, but Cheech, I have 2 Chihuahuas. Chi-Chi is my one that I've had since he was a puppy. And then I got the one I call Star, or Mommy. I call her both. I got her later on, but Cheech is he's my baby. And he's my little guy. I let him out, and while he was there, I sat back down on my computer, which is always a mistake, because I lose track of time. It probably had only been a half an hour, the most 45 minutes, but I think about a half an hour. And I was doing some stuff, and I was talking, I had my headphones on, and then it dawned on me that I needed to go get him, so I went outside, and he had snaked out of his yard. He had gotten out underneath the gate. I don't know how he did it, but he got out. So he has done it once or twice before, but I fixed all those the problems with the fence that he was getting out with. And he usually is like right around my house, like he's either out front or he's right here because he's smelling around, and he's usually wanting to come back in. So I called him and called him and called him and could not get a hold. He wouldn't, no response. So I got in my car and proceeded to drive around the block, the streets, and calling for him. And then this turns into be, this is 6 hours later, I'm still calling for him. I'm freaking out. Cannot find him anywhere. So 5:30 rolls around, 5:30, 5:45, and I was like, I have to lay down. So I put a blanket out that he sleeps on, this blanket that's using my room. So you guys have seen in my computer altar room. His blanket, one of those, because they always lay on it, so it smells like them. So I put that outside. I put the other one out front because my backyard is kind of more or less on the side of my house, the fenced-in part, so it divides the front and the back. So I put it out, so in case you would. That's the quickest way. Anyway, put those out. Put some food out, and I kept calling him, and then I fell asleep for like a couple hours, got up again and drove around, and then came home again, and then lay down for a minute, and still could not find him. So I woke up at, I'd say 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, called work and arranged for one of my employees to stay longer so I wouldn't have to be there for lunch and I could go in late. Well, I couldn't find him. It's 10 o'clock now, 10:30 in the morning, and I can't find him still. So I'm like, I have to go make posters. I'm going to have to do all this stuff. So I got my shift covered again, so I didn't have to go in at all. And called went down to the local dog pound, basically, and he was not there. And then they filed a report, and then they told me to go online and file another report with the picture and stuff. Then they said go on Pet FBI and Craigslist, and it never even dawned on me that, because I don't really use Craigslist. Excuse me. So got on Craigslist, posted a lost and found, and Pet FBI, and those take a little bit, like an hour or two for the ad to show up. So by now it's like 2 and 3 in the 3 in the afternoon, I think. Still no word. I'm still freaking out. I'm still driving around. I made some posters. Was waiting. Then I had to wait for my roommate to get home to help me because he was copying them for me at work. And all of a sudden, I start getting an email. I got an email from because I posted on Facebook and I copied my ad from Craigslist. You know what I mean? I linked them, and I got a message on my email from Craigslist, and then I got one on Facebook, and they found my puppy. He was like 8 blocks away through 2 busy intersection, clear over by our freeway, which in Ohio, the main one. Not near it, but like not on it, but he was near it. He was on the road right, like that's butts up against it. In this neighborhood, this lady heard him. He had run out in front of a car in front of her house, and the car screeched. I think he got hit, but it didn't not like run over. You know what I mean? I think it just tapped him because he did something. He was limping for a minute, but he's okay. He's totally okay now. She had called me, and it was like a neighbor of hers, friend, that got in touch with me, and I got him back. So, long story short, I got my guy back, but wow, it was very stressful. And the moral of this story is, while I was frantically, and I don't usually like to ask for favors of divine or, anything. I like to do it myself, and so, but I asked for help me to find him, locate him, and I asked the spirits and Lord and Lady, and did a little ritual. I actually kind of, it was short, but it was a lot, and I asked the spirits to help me guide him back to me, make sure, I asked them to try and keep him alive, healthy, and guide him back to me, or guide me to him. And so I think with that and me posting the ads, guided those people right to, it was like really, I posted the ads, and the next thing you know, I was getting emails. It was just so fast, and it was so awesome, and all these people were so good to me, that helped me locate him. It was just like overwhelming how many people all of a sudden jumped up. So I was going to show you guys my little guy, because he's in here sleeping, and of what turmoil he put me through. So just a second, I'm going to walk you over here. It's kind of dark. There he is, little ornery. He doesn't know what's going on. Anytime I use the camera at him, he's like, Cheech was disappeared, didn't you? But he's back, and he's sleeping on my bed. And his mom, she's underneath that blanket. Star's underneath the blanket, but Cheech just lays out. He likes me. He missed Daddy. So, I wanted to show you. He's back, safe. And so that's where I've been. That's all that's really been going on besides work, is that. Sorry it hasn't been more than that. Like I said, there's tons of videos that I want to do, but I just have not had time or the energy for some reason. I just feel zapped and kind of in one of those places again where I'm going to set you guys back down, where I'm lost of what I'm going to do, what I want to talk about. my spirituality is kind of in a blah moment. I feel very spiritual, but I don't really necessarily want to publicize it. So, I hope everyone's having a great day, and thanks for listening to me ramble. It's just good to talk about because I'm so happy that he's back. And, I mean, he was gone for almost 12 hours. Actually, longer than that. He was gone 24 hours. So, you guys have a great day. Brightest blessings and blessed be.